Welcome back to this new inspirational video. Today I wanted to talk about the power of dreaming something into being and speaking it into being. But before we begin, I wanted to share a story that Joseph Murphy wrote about in one of his books. And this was from the book called Believe in Yourself. He shared this story in multiple of his books, but for now we're just gonna work with this one. And in it he wrote the following. A movie actor told me once that he had very little education, but he had a dream as a boy of being a movie star. Out in the field, mowing hay or driving the cows home, or even when milking them, he said, I would constantly imagine that I saw my name in big lights in a large theater. I kept this up for years until I finally ran away from home, got extra jobs in the motion picture field, and then the day came when I saw my name in great big lights as I did when I was a boy. Then he added, I know the power of sustained imagination to bring success. What does success imply to you? You want undoubtedly to be successful in your relationship with others. You wish to be outstanding in your chosen work or profession. You wish to possess a beautiful home and all the money you need to live comfortably and happily. You want to be successful in your prayers and in your contact with the universal power within you. Imagine yourself doing the thing you long to do and possessing the things you long to possess. Become imaginative. Mentally participate in the reality of the successful state. Enter into the state of consciousness frequently. Make a habit of it. Then you will find you will be guided to do everything necessary for the realization of your dream. Go to sleep feeling successful every night and perfectly satisfied. You will succeed eventually in implanting the idea of success in your subconscious mind. And that is the true power right there, to implant an idea into the subconscious mind. We do this by dreaming things into being and speaking things into being. So I hope you're ready to learn more about how to apply this power for yourself and to realize your greatest dreams in life. So here we go. What does it mean to dream something into being? To speak something into being? Well, let's go over these 2 points together. First, we start out with dreaming something into being. In order to dream something into being, you simply become conscious, first and foremost, of a dream, of something you would like to realize, of something you would like to achieve in your lifetime. That is dreaming something into being. In that act you're already doing it. So it's not complicated, it exists within your own imagination in that very moment. So you right now have some dreams that you want to realize, some goals that you want to manifest. That is inside of your imagination. You want to bring it out into time-space reality. You want to turn your abstract fantasies into concrete realities, and in order to do so, first we want to dream stuff into being within our very consciousness. So simply being aware of where you want to go with your life is the first step. That's opening up your consciousness through your imagination towards the good you desire. Right now, you can have many things you want to achieve, but you want to organize them. You want to make it so that you achieve them. This means that even though you want to realize many different things, do it one by one. Don't try to do everything all at once. So you might have multiple areas that you want to improve in your life, but just start with the one that is most important and then actually improve it, actually apply the power of your mind until you get results in that area. This is very important, you see, because otherwise you keep going all over the place. That is where most people already make a mistake. They have many different goals and therefore their mind is all over the place and they can't realize any of them, at least not effectively. So first make that decision right now for yourself. What is it that I want to achieve in this very moment, or at least over the upcoming year? 2021 is coming close. It will be a great, idea for you to actually go for something that you want throughout that year as well, obviously. So dreaming it into being starts in your imagination with a vision, with a desire, with something that you can somehow sense and feel inside of your consciousness that you would like to manifest. Now, where does the speaking it into being come into place? Well, this ties into auto-suggestion or self-hypnosis, you could say. In other words, you start to talk. You start to use your own inner talking, your inner voice, in order to motivate and convince yourself of the reality of the thing you want to realize. Have you ever noticed throughout the day and most people actually don't notice this, but throughout the day you are talking to yourself inside your mind. You are saying things to yourself. You are thinking about things in a certain way. You might be saying stuff that is detrimental to your own success, that is downplaying what you're capable of doing. You are feeling as if you're not worthy or able to achieve something, but you can change that inner conversation around and start saying, yes, I can, yes, I will. It won't take very long, or at least I am on my way. So when you have that dream, when you dreamt it into being, you can then reach a point you learn to consciously say to yourself, I am on my way towards realizing this dream. And not just consciously say that, but you also reach a place where you can feel it. Because then the feeling part behind those words is, of course, the subconscious mind in action as well. This is what you're after. So you're not just going to say to yourself, I'm on my way, and then you don't feel the truth of what you're saying. Be very careful of this. You just want to feel the truth of what you're affirming for yourself. That is what speaking it into being is all about. So an example I can give you is that every night before I fall asleep, I keep saying to myself a certain affirmation. I could keep saying to myself, I am successful, I am rich. That is an affirmation that's very common, but you want to condense it even further and zoom it in even further towards what you desire to have in particular with your world. So with me as a YouTuber, I could say, and I actually did say in the past, I have 1,000 subscribers. And I kept saying that over and over and over again before I was falling asleep. I would literally do it hundreds of times. Now I changed my subscriber goal around. It's a much bigger goal that I have. And because I'm affirming this for myself, I am more and more motivated to keep going and to keep making sure that I am worthy of that goal. Now, this is very important to understand. When I say worthy of the goal, I don't mean to say that there is ever a time that you are not worthy, but it is fun and actually beneficial to always consider for yourself, am I doing a good job at what I'm doing? I have a dream. Am I doing a good job at executing my dream? And then as you really contemplate it for yourself from the right angle, you realize, well, the better I am at what I'm doing, well, automatically the more worthy I am of actually manifesting the dream to begin with. So we're just focusing on getting better at what we're doing. So me affirming my own goals before I fall asleep over and over and over again inside my mind. I keep repeating the sentence of my goal in particular. I fall asleep with intense focus, inner awareness of the dream that I intend to manifest. So I feel the reality of what I seek. I actually feel as if I'm already on my way towards it, and that's the most important part. As long as you feel in that manner, you will actually go there. You will make it happen. Most people, when they go to bed at night, they speak things into being that is detrimental to their success. They might complain about the day. They are complaining about not being successful yet. They are full of doubts and worries. They are using their own inner voice to talk and focus on things that are not going to make them happy. But you can change that around and start saying things that are actually going to make you happier as you fall asleep. And then as you fall asleep, your subconscious mind is constantly given a command to figure this out, to make this happen. So with me, the 1,000 subscriber goal, for example, well, my subconscious mind helped me to figure it out. It kept me motivated, it kept me compelled to keep making videos, to keep trying my best at my channel and to keep working at it, and then bam, there it was. It became a reality. It manifested in time-space reality for everyone to see. Now with a bigger goal that I have, I know again I'm on my way. Because I did it with 1,000, I can replicate that success. When will it happen? I don't know, but I know that the more I'm focused on it and the more I believe that I can do something, the faster January tends to happen. This is something you don't want to forget about. So with you and your dreams, the more you believe and truly feel that you're going to achieve something, the faster it usually tends to happen. We have to reach a point that we trust entirely in this process. We have a dream, we dreamt it into being, I have the vision, it's inside my imagination, and now I'm going to speak it into being. This means I'm going to involve my inner talking, my inner conversations, my own thinking. It's like inner conversations already. You're sitting here right now listening to this video, and there's conversations going on inside your mind about what I'm saying and about the dreams you have. You might be saying, oh, it's going to be difficult for me. Things don't seem to work out for me. You say all these negative things to yourself without sometimes realizing it, but you want to become conscious of this. You want to actually take charge of that power inside of you and then start saying, I can do it, I will do it, I'm on my way to making it happen, I am able to do it, I'm capable. You start saying stuff like that. You don't have to use these words, you just come up with your own that feels the most powerful to you yourself, but that's how you use self-suggestion in your own benefit. That's how you make sure that you're actually going to grow in a better direction with your life, because you're constantly giving your own subconscious mind commands on what it needs to build, where it needs to go, what it needs to organize and create for you. And the creation of your dreams happens through inner knowing. It happens through inner feeling. You actually feel within yourself. You somehow know what you should do in order to progress. And that is how the subconscious mind, the deepest parts of your own consciousness, communicates to your surface mind. Yes, at first it might seem a little tricky, but that's ultimately what it's all about. As a music producer in the past, I could only make the music if I feel my way to the music. I don't think it up. I don't think up, oh, I'm gonna push this note, I'm gonna create this sound. I just feel my way to the whole track itself. And you know something? This works for any other goal as well. You're going to have to feel your way towards what you want to manifest, and in order to do so, you're going to have to use self-suggestion in your favor. That's when it starts happening. So dream your dreams into being by opening up your imagination. It's really simple. That's all you have to do. You just open up your imagination and dare to see what it is that you would like to manifest. That's how you start. It starts as a vision inside your imagination, and then you allow that vision to influence the way you talk inside of your consciousness before you fall asleep, but also throughout your day. Every day you going to have to talk in ways that you're going to affirm and strengthen your own belief and conviction concerning the thing that you are working towards, making it happen. So really let that sink in and contemplate it for yourself, because it's gonna do wonders in your life if you take the time. That's all you have to do. Just take the time to make stuff happen. If you are willing to put in the effort, all of this is inner work, by the way, then you're going to live such a fulfilled life. It's so strange if you think about it. If you're unwilling to put in the effort, why? Why would you be unwilling to put in the effort of controlling your own mind if you know that it is the mind that is the great power behind the circumstances of your life? Yes, people can do stuff that we don't agree with or that we don't like, but that's just how they are using their mind. How are you using your own mind? Is it operating in such a manner that you're dreaming things into being, that you're speaking them into being? Because once you are dreaming them and speaking them into being, your body automatically becomes compelled to act in a different way. The actions of your life are determined by the way you feel inside of your own consciousness. So the better and more convinced you feel of something already being a reality, of you already having achieved your dream, of you already being on your way towards your dream, the more you'll be able to act on that dream every single day, and the faster it will show proof of the dream in your physical world. Stuff will show up that is in alignment with the dream. Stuff will happen. It's working every single time for me, and it's working every single time for everybody else that's applying this power. Now make it happen. You know something, man? That's all you have to do. As a child, you were dreaming all the time. When are you gonna start dreaming again? Open your imagination, see those great visions of what you want, and then say to yourself, yes, I'm able. Yes, I'm capable of doing this. Yes, I'm going for it. Ultimately, that's the beauty of the power of our consciousness. We can overcomplicate all of this and look at it from many different angles, which is actually happening through my YouTube channel. I'm well aware of it, but it serves as a sort of library for people to contemplate these ideas for themselves as I am contemplating them for myself in my own ways. It's like a video diary in a way, where I just want to put them online for people to hear about, and perhaps they serve some purpose for someone out there. Hopefully it did for you, because ultimately if you dream stuff into being, if you speak stuff into being, by understanding the power of your mind in the right way, then you'll be able to do so much good for this world. And it isn't even about achieving a lot and being in the spotlights and being known by all of mankind. It's about you actually enjoying your life way up until you reach the grave. Yes, many people are not enjoying their lives at all until that point, and when it happens, it's almost like a relief. Oh, this physical life is finally over. All this suffering can finally end. Why would we be living like that when life could be a joyous experience? Not all the time, of course. Bad things do happen. We will feel bad at times. But at least by understanding our minds and understanding how we can dream and speak things into being, we'll enjoy it much more than if we are unaware of this power. So make use of it. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Now, if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing to receive inspirational videos on a regular basis. And with that being said, dear viewer, never forget that we are the dreamers.